Biology Part 41. Bile salts from these molecules into minute particles 3 to 10 nanometer in diameter called micelles, and from these fatty acids and monoglycerides molecules diffuse into epithelial cells lining the intestine. Inside the epithelial cells and triglycerides, that molecules are in fact resynthesized at minute fat droplets are released into the interior hole. They enter the lacteal after transport through the lymphatic system. After transport through the lymphatic system, fat droplets enter the bloodstream near the subclavian veins and are distributed to all parts of the body. Surplus fats are stored adipose cells which form a layer under the skin. Vitamins. Most vitamins are actively absorbed by the epithelial cells without chemical modifications. Vitamin B12, cyanocobalamin, provides an interesting exception. This vitamin can only be absorbed in combination with a special protein called intrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor is released along with mucus by the neck cells, and in the stomach lining binds to the epithelial cells in the ileum simulating membrane. Endoscopin described. In this way, vitamin B12 molecules cross the membrane and are absorbed into the body. The large intestine. The human large intestine is 1.2 meter long and 6 centimeter in diameter. It is subdivided into two sections called the colon and rectum. The main function of the colon is to absorb water from the undigested material inside, concentrating it into a semi-solid mass called feces. Water absorption is achieved by actively transporting sodium ions out of the colon. This reduces the concentration of the dissolved substances, remaining with the result that the water is absorbed into the body by osmosis. The feces are stored temporarily in the rectum before being passed out of the body via anus. The removal of feces is called defecation. Control of alimentary canal. All the different digestive processes described in this tutorial must be coordinated together so that the individual cells of the body can obtain a steady supply of the raw material they need. There are two separate control systems for this purpose. Nervous control determines hunger level and thereby regulates food intakes, and is also involved in reflex activities such as salivation, swallowing, secretion from digestive glands, and peristalsis. Hormonal control acts mainly to modify the long-term activities of alimentary canal, dampening down the speeding up nervous activity and acting directly on secretory cells to control their rates of production. Some aspects of these controls